All right, so definition number 2. Sometimes this one's better to use, sometimes the other one's better to use. Okay. Sometimes on the AP exam they use one or the other. Sorry for the writing, that's my mouse writing ability, so it's finest.
I was actually wondering why it looks.
No, I am not just a boy, that is my mouse writing. That's terrible. Okay, here it is. So, you remember that f prime is a is the slope of a tangent line, right? So here's definition number 2. Does that look familiar? The slope equation, right? This is the slope equation. We're just making this go to 0, so there's no interval again. We get a slope of a tangent line. We'll just make one up. Hopefully that works. This is going to be an easy one. I'll show you a harder one next. You're gonna have to mix it up. Yeah. It's x. So calculate f prime at 1 for f of x equals x cubed. So we're going to plug the definition here. A is 1, so everywhere there's an A, we put in 1. And lower it is. Yeah. So I write it in a few steps the first few times for you, just so you know that. So we can do x cubed, and what's f of 1? How do we deal with that? So plug 1 in, right? What do we get? We get 0 to 0, so we have to do some algebra probably. Can we factor? Anybody recognize that as so that's probably where we're headed, right? What does this leave us? No, it's x squared.
Oh.
Minus 2x plus 1.
Sure?
Why do you have another x?
It is not actually.
I want a lot, but
There is the difference of 2 cubes, and it's either minus or plus 2x. That's not our book. I gave you guys a factor sheet on there. So this would give us x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus x squared plus 2x, something like that. So, okay, the negative 1 and the 1 are right, correct? And the x squared and the x are correct. The question is the middle. So, we have negative x squared. I think so. I think the signs here have to be different. That's the key, if I remember right, but I'm going to check it. So plus 2x. And then we have
Oh,
the 1x and minus 2x squared. Right. Gotta be plus. Somebody can dial up the difference in two cubes. Hey, there it is. It's gotta be minus. So look up, he has the sum of two cubes. No. We need the difference.
Okay, Mike, you supposed to do the
Dial it up, 'cause I don't remember it off the top of my head, so. This is gonna be different. Got it? A squared plus AB equals B squared. Yeah, there we go.
No, you have,
That's a plus, right, almost.
Plus on both?
plus the,
A minus B, A squared, plus AB, plus B squared. And that's, there we go. Okay, that's right.
And both can.
Now we can cancel, now that we figured our algebra out. And now we can plug it in, right?
Have multiple them.
Which is correct. That I don't think. If you can get through the algebra, some of these, you're gonna be okay. There are a lot of different ways to calculate derivatives. We're never going to ask you to calculate a derivative on the exam like this. The other methods are what you're going to be tested on. But you have to know this. So if you see this here, what is the function? Not knowing this, okay, what is the function? X cubed, because it's right here, correct? And what is the value we're calculating at? 1, right? So know that you can pull the function out of it, and that's the value of the x. That's what you need to know. Okay. What's the equation of a tangent line? So we have a point. There's a point, right? What's the equation? 1. The x value is 1, right? And you plug it in. You can use, if you want, you can plug in 0 and get 0. Whatever. But that's the point that's given. Usually that's what we're going to use on a multiple choice problem. Or the answer, the formal answer. So there's the equation of that tangent line. Remember your parent functions, x cubed looks like this. So our tangent line is somewhere in this neighborhood. Okay. Good. Do you want me to show you harder algebra one? Or straight out of. X squared minus x. Three, I think. These are mostly algebra problems. You can get it plugged in and then do the algebra. I'm going to use the first definition. Do you see it again? What is this? You need to memorize those, both these definitions. I'm going to start giving you your flashcards and we'll start filling them out here pretty soon. So you can get practice. So at prime 3, a minute, as age approaches 0. And what's f of a plus h? I write it down for you the first few times so you see it. If you do this on your homework, guess what it's going to do? It's going to help you remember it. Write it down every time. Okay. Every time you repeat it, it goes in the brain. Repeat it, goes in the brain. Repeat it. Okay. Tell you which. Not usually. You can pick. Sometimes one works and the other doesn't. So if you can't get one of them to work, try the other one. And write it every time. Now plug it in. 3 plus h squared minus 8 times 3 plus h. And then f of 3 is 9 minus 24. Is that right?
Wait, how come everything?
3 squared is 9 minus 24. Negative 15, right?
No, the 8 times 8.
Yeah. That goes in for x. So it's 3 plus h squared minus 8 times 3 plus h.
Why is it a negative? Is that negative?
Negative 15.
Oh.
So you plug 3 in. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now expand. If you can do this on your own, have at it. Do not follow me. Okay, 3 plus h squared. Well, yes. That's not that bad. Got it? You got it? No. Yeah.
I'm confused on where the -8 times 3 was.
Negative 8 times x, but I'm plugging this in for x.
Okay.
So it's negative 8 times 3 plus h.
Almost
9 minus 24 plus 15 is 0, right?
so
Go ahead and finish, because you should be able to look back there. Now we can cancel those. Plug and chug. And that's correct. You'd love to know that answer. Let me tell you. They said, we were checking our answer. But we didn't tell her. Okay, you guys would be angry.
Would it be H equals 2?
H is 0.
Oh,
So 0 minus 2 is negative 2.
So you're already putting in the
So there's the slope of our tangent line, right? What's an equation? F of 3 equals negative 15. We already figured that out, right? We use the math you've already done. F of 3 is negative 15, so y plus 15 equals 3 times x times. Sorry, that should be negative 2. I might know it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Too many years of sports. Before thinking. That's our focus for these 2 days. Can you calculate a derivative? Okay, let me give you. Like I said, this is how they'll ask it on the AP exam. So.
that's fine right there.
Okay, we cannot algebraically simplify this problem. We could probably finish it numerically, but there's no point in us doing that. Okay. So the question is, what is f? Okay. And then we're asked to find f prime at 5/6. Okay, that is what you need to be able to do for purposes of the exam. But the definitions, you need to know those for future work. You have to be able to use them and manipulate them, okay? So, be able to do both. Because I don't want to hamstring you for college. So there's some things you gotta know that aren't on the exam, okay? So this is what we're asking. Can you identify the function and find the derivative at power 6? And I will show you how to do that without the definition. Okay, so any questions?
What would the instructions be on
It would say calculate. You have to recognize that it's a derivative definition, pull the function out, calculate the derivative without doing the algebra. Sometimes it's possible, but you don't want to do it. You gotta make it easy. Okay? For that,
Um,
it's section 3.7. And I can tell you the answer is root 3/2.
how?
Because I know how to calculate the You will get to this. My Calc BC students are faster than me, most of them now. They don't have to take. That's where you guys will get.
So when you get this
Okay, this is for your informational purposes, we'll practice this. You need to be doing this because you don't know the shortcuts. These definitions, reason being, you need to have them memorized. Write them out, do the math. Okay? Just trust me on this. You're earning easy points here. Trust me. So, let me write the homework down. Those of you that are good, you can keep going. I will show you another example. Okay? I think I wrote it down yesterday. On Tuesday, I'll show you your first shortcut. Sound good? The AP2 problems, you know where to find them, right? Yeah, that whole red section behind chapter 2. Those are all limits AP problems. Practice, practice, practice. This is how we get really good at them. Yeah, that's what it says. See if I can pull it.
Are the ordinance?
I don't know why. Sign pilot said is 1. Let's try to figure out how to get it.
Science, you know,
Assignment 5. No. You got that right now? Okay, if you want another one, I'm gonna. Okay, let's calculate, let's say f of x is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1, and a equals -1. I predict the answer is 2.
just give us a shortcut, man.
I'm just teasing you. I will teach you Tuesday how to do this problem in 10 seconds. Okay, deal? Thank you. So, let's use the second definition since that's yeah, write it down. Okay? So you have it memorized. So f prime at -1. This is easier. I wanted it to be. So we have f of x and f of a. Alright, so, if I plug negative 1 in, I get 0 over 0, right? So I gotta use some algebra to predict. I can factor it. And there's a 1 plus 1 in there. Just a prediction. This is gonna have to be 1, 3x, 3x squared, plus 1, and then 3x and 4x. Yeah, we're good. Cancel. 20 to negative 1. I did. Oh, well. This is where we go. This is where I need to take a chill pill. Yeah, not good. It's x minus a, so no, that should be positive. Yeah, where am I wrong?
Yeah, but your minus is 0 to play. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not
That's what I think too, but I don't know where.
your minus is 0 and 0 is on your
3 minus 4 is negative 1.
minus. Yeah.
Oh, no, negative 2 is right. I was making an arithmetic there. Did my original calculation. Tuesday. Are we okay now? Yeah. You have the rest of the time works about 20 minutes, so let me know if you have any questions. If I